Hello, everyone. What we're going to do with this video, we are going to illustrate how you're going to annotate the framing plan. Okay. Okay. Now, we know that the viewport for the framing plan is at quarter scale. Quarter scale equals a foot. So before you annotate anything here, you must change your annotation scale down here to match that of the known viewport, which is 1/4 of an inch equals a foot, right? So in doing that, that will keep all of the annotation at the proper height of 1/8 of an inch. Okay. So now, as you can see, I've added all the annotation here. But first, I changed the annotation scale. I'll add the annotation here, identifying all the framing structures here, the channels, the S frames. Okay, and I put those on. They should go on the S annotate layer. Okay. In fact, okay, I'll just stay with that. The S annotate layer. Okay, including this note here. This note here is on the S annotate layer. This note here, and this note here. Okay, good. Also the column reference bubbles. Okay, also on the S annotate layer. All right, and then if I were to do select one of the dimensions, you can see that all of these dimensions are on the S annotate layer. Okay. All right. All right. So now we're going to talk about providing the call out, the section call outs. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Let me put this over here. Let me close out of this. Okay. Let's go to the home tab here. Let's go to tools. Let's go to the content browser. Okay. Let's go to documentation, tool catalog imperial. Okay. Let's go to callouts. Let's go to section marks. Okay. The section mark that we're going to be using is A to T. Okay, so we're going to add that into our drawing. Still keeping the annotation scale at 1/4 of an inch. All right. We have a section mark here at for our wall section here, for our section, vertical section here, right here. So it's asking me for the first point of the line. I think I'm gonna choose here. Okay, second point, choose here. Okay, then I enter. Okay, and then now, if I zoom in, you see that I can actually change the orientation of the arrow. If I move my cursor up, it's pointing up, pointing down. So I want to point it up. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to cancel out of this. Okay, good. So now this is attributable. So all we got to do is click on here. Okay, it will eventually let me do it. Thank you so much. All right. So what I want to change first is my view number. My view number is A. Good. And I want to choose my sheet number. My sheet number is sheet number is S-101. Okay. And I'm just going to apply that. Okay. Also, I want you to make sure before you do that, that your current text style is Arch. Okay, so I went up here to the annotate tab, and I made sure that Arch was my current text style that I'm using. Okay, all right. Now you see this has a different color, right? So let's go back to the home tab. All right, I want this to be on the SNO note, because when you insert this call out, it comes with its own layer. So let me show you what I mean by that. So if I just click on it and go to properties, you see it's on a set identify. That's the layer that comes with it when you insert it. So but what I want to do, I'm just going to change it to SNO note. So I'm just going to select this, okay, select this, okay. SNO note, okay, so good. All right, this part is called the tail. It didn't change. I'm not worried about that. Okay. All right. So we have a section mark there. Okay, and then all I have to do is copy this one. Okay. Okay. Copy this one. Make sure I get everything, including the tail. Okay. I'll copy this one. Turn my F8 off, and copy this one up to here for section C. Okay, right there. I did it. So that is kind of like, yeah, right there. That's good. And all I got to do now is change the annotation a little bit. Change the attributes. Okay, so now my sheet, my view number becomes C. Okay, and apply that. Cool. Good. Now, we also, well, these are like, this is a section detail here. This is the vertical section here. And then we have another one down here, but I showed you how to do that. So you can easily add this one down here, okay? All right, just follow the sample drawing. But however, those are local sections and details. But what we have here, over here, we have an entire, what I'm gonna call building section that actually runs through the entire length of this framing plan, right? And that's section A, which is going to be located on sheet S300. Okay, so that's a different kind of call out. So let's go back to tools. Let's go back to the content browser. Okay. When I do that, it takes me out, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, I go to section marks. Now the one I want to use now is a section mark A3T. I want to use that one. Okay. All right, so now this is how this works. It's going to allow me to have a section here, section call out here. Then it's going to allow me to introduce a break and then continue that section through the remaining portion of the building. Okay, so now it's asking me for the first point. I'm going to choose here. And let's ask, get F8 on. Okay, it's asking me for the second point, and I'm going to choose someplace down here. Okay, good. Now I want a break in that line, so I choose the break option here. Good. Now I can scroll down. I can start that line again. It's asking now for the end of the break, which I'm going to put someplace here. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, good. And then it's asking me for my next point. I'm going to just choose here. Okay, and then I'm going to enter. Okay, again, if I zoom in, it gives me the option of having my arrow point to the right or to the left. I know I want it to point to the left. Okay, good. So I enter that to the left, and then I cancel out of this. Okay, good. And all I have to do now, see, so what that gave me, right? Gave me a section mark, and then I used the break, and then I was able to continue that section mark through, right? Cool. All right. All right, so now all I gotta do is change my view. My view number is going to be A. Okay, and my sheet number is going to be S-300. It's going to be on a different sheet. And I can go ahead and apply that. Okay, okay out of it. Okay, good. And I'm going to come up here to here and change these attributes as well. Okay. Again, the view number is going to be A. It's going to be A, my sheet number. And it's going to be S-300. I'm not going to okay out of that. Cool. Again, I want to change it. You know, it comes with its own layer, but I want to change it to the S anno note layer. So I'm just going to do here, go here, select it here, go back to the home tab. Okay. S anno note right here. Good. Skip out of that. All right. So now we've added all of the annotation here, right? Okay. Good. So that's how you're going to do